art for the movie was one of the most important things to me. I wanted to show an idea of where the story was going through the art, create Easter eggs through the art. The wallpaper in the butler's pantry is plates. Millie breaks plates in the story. And that is the impetus to get her into the attic.
The ideas of power, control, the male gaze, oppression, the artwork highlights those. The Tosh Basco piece, which is in the dining room, it's very overpowering. The brushstrokes are very violent.
I really love the upper landing gallery wall of the house.
This is the upper living room, which we barely ever use, to be honest.
There's a lot of Renaissance pieces painted by women that show women getting revenge on men. They're throughout the house, but more specifically in the area where they kill Andrew.
Just sweep this under the rug, and we start fresh.
Interesting fact, when I was growing up, my phone number in Michigan was 313-4933. So they said, what's the address? I said, well, 4933. So there you go. It's a bit of trivia that means something only to myself. That's what you gotta do when you direct a movie. You gotta put little fun things like that in. Now we're off to the sound stages to start shooting the attic. That's right, the attic is at the sound stage. We had to build the attic because I had a very specific thing in mind for that. I loved it to be an A-frame. I wanted to be very symmetrical because I knew we were going to be doing most of the shooting in there from the point of view of the door.
So with the attic, the challenge was how can we create an environment that feels inviting and then have it go dark? Because again, Paul was very interested in the idea that she wouldn't be afraid. She'd be like, oh, this is great. Then the space has to kind of feel claustrophobic and like it's gonna close in on her.
Oh my God. Closed window, deadbolt. What kind of monsters are we?
We knew it was gonna be a tough set because it's small. So we had to make it so all the ceiling pieces come out, the walls come out so we could be moving around. That's the attic itself with a very short staircase. That's the attic stairs over there, so we can shoot at the top and look down the stairs, and then over there we have a 50-50 shot, so we can have them in the same shot talking to each other through the door.
Open the door.
I can't do that.
So it will look seamless, and just like we're all in one location, is actually broken up into 3 separate locations.
Nina, what the fuck are you doing?
I miss you so much. Good job. Hey, Steve, way to go, girl! Nice. Dan, you got out of here? Yes, sir. I got both of them. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. And action! You knew she'd do this to me, didn't you?
The ending of the film is twisted and chaotic and messy and crazy.
I like that Rebecca added a little bit more action at the end. It's a book, so it's less visual, and she made a really action-packed, climactic ending, and I think that was a really good change.
Violent.
Right. You okay?
Yeah. Sid and Brandon are doing their own stunts, and they're crushing it. Yeah. The heroes.
Yeah, right?
My heroes.
I do all my stunts usually, and I like it. I'm a physical person, and I like throwing myself around.
I hate fight scenes. I hate stunts. Not stunt people. Love them, need them, but I hate doing them. In fact, I have to slap Sydney, and I was like, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. And she's like, do it. No, it's fine. I've been hit so many times in my last movie, and I was like,
Would you like help packing your things? I just came off of a fighting movie, so I feel like I'm pretty prepped for any type of fight.
I just also this.
Just gotta go your fingertips.
I don't understand the fingertip thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's so graphic.
It's a shard of a piece of china. Could make it look like you cut yourself.
Like the torture part and where he has to pull out his tooth.
I need you to pull out your front tooth.
What?
part of me's like, you go, Millie. Like, girl, you such a bad bitch. You, like, step up. And then part of me is just like, no. I can't. It's scary. I just...
No, Millie. Millie, let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Excellent, good cut.
Researching what it's like to rip my teeth out and to get stabbed in the throat.
This right here is the apparatus that Brandon will be wearing. It goes right around the neck, hooks in from the pressure pot, and when they hit with the prop knife, it'll squirt a little bit of blood out the side of their neck.
In terms of my untimely demise, I'm throwing myself down lots of flights of stairs.
We meet the staircase within the first 5 pages of the script. Andrew says I'm totally gonna kill myself one day on these. I should just draw my chalk outline on the bottom to get it over with.
Initially in the script, they had Andrew falling off of a roof, and then we found our house, which happened to have this insane spiral staircase.
One of our producers, Jennifer Booth, she goes like, he could fall down there and it's like, oh my God, you just solved it. So that was the greatest thing that the house afforded us, to be quite honest.
But I'd rather be dead than spend another day with you, you fucking monster.
Millie comes through and knocks Andrew over the railing, and he's gonna fall all the way down to the bottom. Because we're in the house, we don't have any structural stuff where we could rig to, so we're gonna throw a dummy down the stairs.
Listen, buddy.
We've had a dummy built, we had to do a mold so that we get all the musculature that Brandon has.
3, 2, 1, action!
You throw it down, that head hits these rails. It's crazy. And we're like, holy shit, that's really violent.
We've built a platform with a railing on it. We'll put mats down, he'll go over the railing, land into mats, so that we actually see the real actor going over something. And then we're gonna put a stunt double on wires, falling towards camera.
We had to build this section of foam railing and just ran in for this close-up. Bam, hitting his head on the thing and spitting blood out. God. And then we augmented a lot of it with some CG just to make it look real. Because, you know, a dummy's gonna look all floppy and stuff like that. But I love it. I'm really proud of it. I wanted it to be shocking and like it would happen in real life. Because I had a dream like a couple of years ago where I was hiking with somebody and we were up on this very high thing and we were just gonna jump over this little tiny ravine to the next thing. We were talking, and all of a sudden the person just fell and I just watched them go and hit these rocks and you know, they were dead. And it was so like, I woke up like, oh my God, because it happened, it was so benign of like a normal moment and somebody's dead, you know? And so that's what I was really like hung up on. I want this to be just violent and fast. He's regenerating.
Working with Paul is a dream. Genuinely the sweetest fucking man I've worked with behind a camera. For me, it kind of like speaks to the little kid inside of you where I'll come up with a line and he's like, oh, I love the line. I love this amazing. Did you try this? And now you have this creative flow and now you're inspired.
It is so wonderful having such a shorthand so quickly with somebody I've never worked with. I love his set. Expectations were high and he's beat them.
So much fun. He is the sweetest gentleman I have ever met. You can just tell he respects what he does and his cast and his crew. And he wears a different suit to set every day. And I love it. Thank you. I've been taking a picture of him every single day so I can make a big, huge collage of all of his fits.
Here we go, and action.
You didn't deserve any of this.
Neither did you.
Of course, it's like a thrilling, sexy ride, and it's told in the most entertaining way possible, but the core of it is it's two women coming together against an abuser to save each other.
I think it's so important, especially now, to have a movie where the women triumph and work together.
You feel a sort of triumphant, universal fuck yes when he's defeated at the end of this film. He's like big bad wolf and they hunt him down and they destroy him. which is the best feeling.
Wow. Well, tell me about yourself, really.
Well, I definitely didn't plan on being a housemaid.
I'm not wrapped.
I'm all wrapped.
Yes, sir. I got a couple more.
It's always so sad. It was so much fun. I loved it. I love Millie. I love everything about Housemaid. It's been a pleasure. The crew's been incredible. The cast has been amazing. I wonder. It's been really good. I hope that viewers see the importance of resilience and trusting their own instincts. I think Millie's journey is a testament of power and just fighting through the darkest of circumstances. When would you like me to start?
And that's a wrap on The Housemaid.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.